Well, my workshop is empty, no vehicle in it. Those of you who've been following my Land Cruiser build, of course it's stalled. I'm now awaiting the Land Cruiser Troop Carrier. That's the V8 4.5 diesel, is on the water at the moment, and it's due to arrive here about the 14th or 15th of March, another week, and I'll have it in my hands. So, 2016 was in fact probably the busiest year for me ever in terms of the places that I visited and the shoots that I did. This year's quite different actually because, well, I've settled in Australia, so getting used to that has been time consuming. And of course the building of the vehicle, time consuming. But in terms of travel, it's very different. In July last year I did a trip through Namibia in a dual cab Land Cruiser to find out about 4x4 rentals in Africa. It's very expensive for us to take a vehicle to Africa, our own vehicles to Africa, and then do a trip. It's very, very costly, so rental is a great option. Self-drive rental, and that's what I did. I went and did a trip in a rental 4x4. One of the better ones, but I discussed the whole range. Great results from that because the comments are so positive. But I discovered in my editing room this morning a clip that I had recorded at the campsite. So the episode 3 of that 6-part series, we end up in this absolutely drop-dead gorgeous campsite in the bush, and I recorded a little behind-the-scenes thought about what I was doing and how it was going. I'm not allowed to complain, but I've had a very, very stressful and full and busy shooting year. Oman with the Toyota 6x6, then United America, California with the 4-wheel camper, Tundra, then Abenture Allrad, Germany, and now here in Africa. And I'm tired. There's no other way I can describe it. And I'm having to push through it, and it sounds crazy, and I know that you'll look at this and you'll think, you've got this incredibly privileged job. Yeah, I do. I'm very aware of that. But I do also I'm not tired of it, I'm just tired. But you know something? When you get a campsite like this, as good as this, it's all worth it. It's so worth it. So I'm hoping you're enjoying the videos, and it's all made possible by the Patreon supporters. If you don't know what the Patreon supporter program is, you go onto my website, forexoverland.com. But well, this is it. We're the Chorub Schlucht. We're in the valley of the hills. That's where I wanted to come. Incredibly remote. We were losing the sight of the track today because it was so vague. Nobody's been here in, I don't know, weeks, months. There are animals droppings everywhere. But it's fantastic. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous place. So, welcome to this evening. At the end of this video there'll be a link to Patreon. You can have a look at that. Basically, the Patreon supporters love the work so much that they're happy to buy me a cup of coffee each month. And in return for that, it makes sure that I do more, and they get an email the moment a new video is released, and a whole lot of other stuff. So check it out, and thanks to those people that are already supporting me on Patreon. Your contributions are more significant than you think. I'm guessing, but they are significant, so thank you. What more have I got to say? My workshop is empty. I'm like a kid without its favourite toy.